We're at the airport right now, leaving the greatest country in Africa, Ethiopia.
I'm very excited to share with you guys our final day 5 of our group tour throughout Ethiopia. We get to meet the Israeli ambassador in Ethiopia.
We want Ethiopia to be strong.
We get to have lunch at the Friendship Park, which is a beautiful, beautiful place. We get to go shopping.
Hey guys, we are now at the market.
We get to actually meet my dad.
So my name is Rick Hodes. I had an immunization program, a feeding program. We had a clinic that was open. Anyway, I have lots of ideas on how to help Ethiopians. You know, my friends are all retiring because they're tired of being doctors, but I have a mission, so I keep on going.
We also get to meet the rabbi in Ethiopia, a Jewish rabbi.
Ethiopia is rated highly in my books.
I'm so sad to leave Ethiopia.
I've had the best week ever.
Today's video is day 5. Just to remind you guys, our first day was in Gondar, Ethiopia, the castles, the churches. Then we had an amazing Ethiopian traditional dinner and some dancing. So that was fantastic. Day 2 was another amazing day where we drove up to the summit mountain, which was like a 3-hour drive. Then we hiked for a few hours, had a picnic lunch, camped up there. The Summit Mountains is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's an amazing place. So that was fantastic. Day 3 was another amazing day where we woke up, packed up, and then got to hang out with our Chilada baboon friends, which are fantastic and only found in the highlands of Ethiopia, and that was fun. Day 4, our adventure to Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia, started. We went to the Ethnological Museum, so that was fantastic. That's a museum that shows you everything about Ethiopia, the culture, the beauty, and everything else. And then we went to our amazing traditional food and dancing place, and we did some shoulder dancing. That was fun. I'm Dejane Hodes, and I'm here to share with you guys my love for Ethiopia, where we get to travel around and get to learn about Ethiopia in this beautiful country. So subscribe and come on the journey with me. So in the morning, we packed our bags and gave it to the hotel to keep it in the lobby for us because we'd be gone the whole day, and then we'd pick it up later on. So we got into our buses and we went straight to the Israeli embassy. Around the embassy, you can see that there's a lot of traffic, but normally there'll be way more, but I don't know, we got lucky that day. We get to the embassy. Getting into the embassy is it's a headache. Me and Dave had to stay back and we had to go through the security separately, and that was an adventure. The ambassador was amazingly generous with his time, talked to us about everything related with Ethiopia, Israel, Jewish community, his personal life, what he's doing here now. So that was very, 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 very nice.
What we want to achieve is, after all, is in all aspects, the relationship will be stronger. We want Ethiopia to produce, to be strong, to produce different kinds of food items so that we can decrease hunger, give good health services, and also training the young people in the innovation and technology. I am sure with the help of Israeli technology, an ecosystem, a digital system, AI, all these technologies bringing Israeli experiences here, Ethiopia can be a leading economic power in Africa. So that is the final goal.
The Israeli embassy, obviously it's an embassy, so it represents a lot of things. But on top of that, in Ethiopia, they have one more thing where the Ethiopian Jewish community, especially from Gondar and different areas in Ethiopia, the ones that have been left in Ethiopia that haven't left to Israel yet are continuously going to Israel. So I think he said there's a few hundred a month that are still, going to Israel. So that's mostly what we wanted to talk to him about, to tell us, why are there so many left, or a lot of people say, there's 100,000 Ethiopian Jews that want to go to Israel. So is that number right? What's the story with that? How come they haven't gone so far? How come the rest went? There's a lot of questions, especially because we were in Gondar and we met the Jewish community there. So they talked to them and they told them that, a few thousand people are in the community and wanting to go to Israel. So the students had a lot of questions about, why are they left behind? Why are this person? So that was a lot of very, very interesting, very, very nice.
What is the Israeli government's stance on bringing the Jews in Gondar back to Israel?
The Ethiopian Jewish community, as you know, the community lived here for thousands of years here. There are different approaches how the Ethiopian Jews reached into Ethiopia. After Operation Solomon, very complicated situation because with the law of return and the law of entry. So the government decided to bring those who are not eligible under the law of return, they come under family reunification. The government allowed first degree family relationship and the last group came under family relationship was July 2023.
And it took a very long time with us, so that was amazing.
Yes.
My question is not serious. Can you be in my vlog? Like I'm vlogging this trip, and I just want to know if you can be in my vlog.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm with, can you explain who you are?
Abraham Nuguse, ambassador of the State of Israel to Ethiopia and the African Union.
Do you have something you want to say to the fans vlog? My video.
Okay, we are very pleased to meet
Metal.
in our embassy. She's visiting Ethiopia. She's very interested to learn the activity of the Israeli embassy here in Addis Ababa, and also to know the history of Ethiopian Jewry.
Thank you so much.
That's going viral.
This is one thing about Israel that you have to really like. The fact that the Israeli ambassador is willing to meet a group of 20 Israeli Jews traveling. They're not Israeli actually, they're Jewish, but they're from all over the world. Some are Israeli, but he was willing to meet them, and that the fact that they have that kind of stuff to meet different people in different countries, that's a huge thing. And I think Ethiopia should definitely learn that, and our embassy in DC should have ways for Ethiopians to just, in groups and stuff, be able to talk to them, and in different countries be able to talk with the embassy and get in touch. That would be great. After that, we finished, got a tour of the embassy grounds and what the different stuff, the old house and stuff like that, which was very nice of them, but we couldn't film that, obviously. And then it was time for lunch. So we had arranged to have lunch at the Friendship Park. So let's go there. As you guys can see, this is our beautiful city. A lot of places in Ethiopia, I don't know why, they have a thing with camera. Like they won't let us, like it's a Friendship Park, they would not let us take in our camera, and which is very weird. You can take in your phone and film. So filming should be like nothing by now, unless you're doing a full-on production, full-on team, then maybe you have to pay or you have to have agreements or whatever. But like for somebody going with a tour group, going to have lunch in there, and we want to take our camera in, they say no. They say no to our camera, they say no to the students' camera, and so we had to film on our phone. So that was quite disappointing. So take a look at the menu, order, and then we'll walk around while they cook the food for us. We're having lunch in this beautiful Friendship Park. To just tell you guys a little bit, the Friendship Park, that whole area was kind of like the slums. When Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed came into power, our Prime Minister right now, he renovated that area, including the area where the palace is inside. So that part is called Unity. We didn't have time to go in that. That's like a full day thing. It's a beautiful place to go. Definitely recommend that. a fantastic place to have lunch and just get a view of Addis Ababa and just the feel of it. So I just like that place. So that's why we had lunch there.
We are now at the market. What's the market called?
Post office market.
We're now at the post office market.
The name is the post office area because of the post office, the headquarters of the post office of Ethiopia is there, but around it is souvenir shops.
And we're going to be asking everyone what they got and how much they paid. What did you get?
I got a little drum keychain.
And how much did you pay?
Too much.
But specifics?
Yeah, who's got the most? I think it was, so I got two, one for me, one for Shia, because he has no money, the poor baby. So both of them together were $350. So I don't remember exactly how much mine was.
It's good. Salome, what did you get from the market?
I don't even know what's the name in English. Meta, what's the name in English of the thing I bought? No. Okay, so it's like a mini bowl with like a rhino drawing thing. It's very cute. Way too much. 600.
Can I ask you what you got from the market and how much you paid, please?
I paid 1,800 of whatever the currency is called for some Ethiopian rib.
How much is this?
900.
Well, 900.
Adam, what did you get? Anything from the market?
Yeah, I got a shirt and a gold. But I sold them.
You sold the things you bought? How much did it cost?
It was the shirt was like 1,300 and the gold was like 500. It's like a doll. It's a nice doll.
As you guys can see, we did a lot of shopping, so we'll share more of the shopping and the prices at the end of the video.
Something for the video. Would you like to say something to the video?
Okay, so the team is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
So today you're the last day.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, very sad. Thank you. Finish
friend.
video. Yeah. Best friend.
Wow, best friend. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Of course.
And then we headed to the Shiro Mele. We got to drive through the Piazza area, the newly renovated area, so that's also beautiful to see. As an Ethiopian, we live in, I mean, you've seen my videos, so I've talked about how the city's getting more beautiful and it's great for tourism and stuff like that. It's also great to hear them say, whoa, wow, like just not really saying anything other than, wow, like this is not what we expected. Just hearing that is fantastic.
Salam, Dunatu Dani.
Shiro Meda. Shiro is our chickpea sauce thing that we make, powder from chickpea. That's our meal, Ethiopia's favorite meal. That area, I think that's what it used to sell around there. And now it's mostly just traditional Ethiopian clothing and souvenirs also. But it's more for an Ethiopian, if you as an Ethiopian wanted, traditional clothing or, ladies that are wanting traditional dress and stuff, that's where you would go. Getting our shoe shined, that was good. Because a lot of stuff was similar to the previous place. The kids were outside playing games, just hanging out.
Cut, yeah? Cut, yeah.
Chad.
How much you got?
Too much. 200.
200? That's a good price.
Good price?
Yeah.
My friend got chat. Chat is chat, or whichever way you want to say it, is a leaf that people chew on it. So when you chew this chat, and it takes a long time to kick in, but you focus in, you zone into like particular thing. If you're working, like you're very zoned in, it might take you like something that you started, like you might realize that you've been working on it for like 3 hours, and it just like, it seems like, you know, it was like 20 minutes or something like that. So that's like kind of the effect. We drive all the way to the other side, which is closer to the airport actually. There is a new lease center that the Ethiopian government has given the Jewish rabbi in Addis Ababa to be able to build the center. And we went there.
Nigeria, and cannot forget, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
I had arranged for him to prepare dinner for the group so that they can eat. And a lot of people actually, because of dietary restrictions, couldn't eat meat and couldn't eat at a lot of places and stuff. And there they could eat, so that was great. And then also my dad showed up. So that was also arranged because I wanted him to talk to them.
Okay, so my name is Rick Hodes. I'm from Syosset. Who's heard of Syosset? My one friend, what's your name?
Maytal.
Maytal. Okay, so I have one friend here.
So this is my dad, starting to talk to them. As you can see, we look very similar.
And I came to Addis Ababa to teach internal medicine at Addis Ababa University in 1985, intending to spend 1 year in Ethiopia. 40 years later, I'm still here. We had an immunization program, a feeding program. We had a clinic that was open 6 days a week, 8 or 10 hours a day. We had health educators, health facilitators, community health workers, and it worked really well. So the first month that we have data, I think it was like 20 people died that month. And this is the number of people you would expect to die in an Ethiopian population of 25,000. And it went down to 3 about 6 months later. So we did a very good job controlling the health and controlling unnecessary deaths. But I also started volunteering at Mother Teresa's mission.
He gets to tell them his story, all the nonprofit work that he's been doing in Ethiopia for the last 30 plus years.
1999, we had an admission, and I got 2 abandoned orphans with tuberculosis of the spine. So I'm going to show you what TB of the spine looks like. This is to Jenny. So I adopted them, added them to my American health insurance.
It was fascinating, how he adopted us, me and my other brothers, and helped a lot of people. So that was very, very motivating.
Anyway, I have lots of ideas on how to help Ethiopians if you know of anyone who wants to partner with me. And so that's what I do, and that's my life. And my friends are all retiring because they're tired of being doctors, but I have a mission, so I keep on going.
And we will post the full version of that video next, so just watch out for that. Rabbi is a fantastic guy, actually, very, very nice guy. If you want me to do an interview with him and see what the Ethiopian Jewish Israel relation is like, what it is like for him to live in Ethiopia, because his kids are actually born in Ethiopia, they moved in Ethiopia. It's a fantastic story. So they've been in Ethiopia a long time.
Hi, my name is Rick Hodes. I'm a doctor here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I've been a doctor in Ethiopia for 36 years. I have the largest collection of horsefly deformities in the world. Please come visit us. Go to my website, www.rickhodes.org, and see what you can do to help us, because there's a lot of stuff and we're trying to help a lot of people. Thank you.
And then we headed out. Picked our bags up at the hotel. And then headed to the airport.
We're at the airport right now, leaving the greatest country in Africa, Ethiopia. It's mixed emotions for sure. Be happy to get back home, but it's, wow, such an amazing place. So sad.
My final thought is that I really enjoyed this trip and I'm very sad that it's over. I had so much fun. It was so informational. Yay, Ethiopia. Yay.
My final thought is that it was the best trip ever and I had so much fun and I had the best time with my friends and I learned so much about Ethiopia.
My final thought is that Ethiopia is amazing. I absolutely loved Gondar, and I'm also very sad to leave. As Shane would say, Ethiopia 2025.
Really? Final thoughts?
Ethiopia is rated highly in my books.
Thank you. Danny, final thoughts about Ethiopia?
I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, and I definitely will come visit my boy Dave again. Love you.
Sophie, final thoughts?
I've had the best week ever.
Good. Ethan, final thoughts?
Very good. Would recommend. Obviously.
Would recommend.
Come on.
Leah, final thoughts?
Great trip.
Great trip. Terry, final thoughts?
10 out of 10 trip.
Final thoughts on Ethiopia?
Oh my God, I'm so sad to leave Ethiopia. I wish I could stay here for the Shabbat. But I can't.
Same.
I loved it, really.
Dedication is unmatched. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Alright, have a good one, buddy.
Thank you. Dave?
Thank you. Not only the best filmer in Ethiopia, the best filmer in all the world. Your dedication is like
The most dedicated man's job I've ever seen.
Really, the most dedicated, the best to ever do it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, man. I've had a wonderful...
No, but both.
What did you get from the market and how much did it cost?
So I wanted to get rid of all my money, so I just paid her 600.
We're going to another market, Aaron.
What? He was asking for 1,500 and I got them all down to 700. But I ended up giving her 800.
Leah, what did you get from the market? Nothing.
I got a football kit for my brother. Willie, what did you get from the market?
How much? These 2,000. Oh my god.
so?
One already.
Yeah, alright. 16 for both?
Yes.
Right, let's do it. Thank you.
I wanted to buy a spoon, but they tried to be 10,000 for the spoon, so I got a top instead.
Too much. How much is it? How much is it? 3,500 is too much. Okay. Got Ethiopian football kit. And I got a magnet for my flat in Tel Aviv.
I also bought a football jersey, but the green one.
Ifa, what did you get from the market and how much did it cost?
This is all Meiran's. I'm just holding it for her.
So you got nothing?
I actually did get one cup, but it's not a cup you can drink out of.
How much was it?
It was 400 birr.
What do you mean, a cup you can't drink out of?
It's made out of like wood, so I think it's like for show, you know?
Where's Meiran? Where's Meiran?
Still shopping.
She's still going. I respect her so much. Jane, what'd you get?
Got a soccer jersey. I got a great price for it. I paid, I think it was either $1,500 or $1,800. The guy wanted $3,500 at first, so I worked him down. I'm super proud of that. I got shot glass for $500. I overpaid for this. Got this in the Simeon Mountains. Yeah, $500. Yeah. I got the very infamous bottle opener.
Whoa. So nice. Such a nice bottle opener, actually.
That he wanted. $700 at first, worked them down to $400, of course. And yeah, some other things I can't show, but I got it for $150.
I got a teacup, a Queen of Sheba teacup, because I collect them. How are you?
Well, Meital, what did you get?
I got a teacup that I can't show but I got it for $500. I overpaid. I got this hot plate for my cousin for $300. Yeah.
So basically, I bought this for my mom. It's like handmade, okay? You can look about the color. My mom should cover her head, so it's for her head. And the second thing I bought, what I will show you. Wow. This one for like, you know, tea, stuff like this, coffee. This one is for my my room.
Wow.
It's for my room.
Will it fit the vibe of your room?
Actually, it is. Yeah, my room can. Oh, the second thing is also for my mom.
Wow, what a loving daughter.
I know.
Make sure that stays safe.
This is the last thing. Oh, that's it.
Meiran, how much did it cost?
Can't remember, trust me.
Okay. Shane, outro?
Ethiops 2025, amazing market. I spent way too much money.
So that was it. So this was an amazing 5-day journey to Ethiopia. Next year, whenever a group like this comes, we're gonna take them to Lalibela also. So that's one that we couldn't add this year because of time, that I really wanted to show them Lalibela. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope this was a good way of seeing Ethiopia and you got some sense out of it, and my group from Aardvark. I hope you guys really loved it. Tell your family, tell your friends, and I hope to see you here soon on a much longer trip. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Please subscribe.